Changing this into this is a lot of work, but I am quite happy with this result, so let's get into it. We do want to have this industry area fully developed up to a 5-star industry area. But at this point, that will be impossible, not because of the amount of workers that are able to be in this place, but just because of the residential demand. And we started the last episode with about a population of 2,000, but because we redid our industry area, I think a lot of people left. Seems like we are missing 400 people, which is fine. We do have enough jobs available for them at the moment. So what I do want to do is fulfill this high demand in residential zoning. And after that, I will just leave the game running, obviously, while we are doing that. And I think I want to build the tram depot here with some warehouses. And yeah, I hope at that point we have evolved to another level, so we can place down some more industrial buildings in this area. I do want to go with the not the animal pastures, but of course the milking parlor and a slaughterhouse. And it would be nice if we can fit in this nice bakery as well, maybe over here. So that is what the end goal will be of today. This developing these areas right here, and I think that will take a lot of time again, so we might have to cut the episode up again. And of course, this junction is quite close to the entrance of the city, so I think I want to lower it beneath the road, so we have well, if people want to use this area, they can go over there. And for now, this looks fine. And of course, we will want to have our, like I said, the tram depot around here. I'm not sure which way I want to orient it. I think I'd like to have the tram going this way first, so we can have the start of the lines right here, have it along this area. Maybe we'll use it as a tram avenue on this section. Not sure about that, because this is going to be a busy intersection, and it's not going to be quite as handy as so we might turn it around this area, come alongside of here, and just pop it underneath this road. And then we can make our central little shopping square in front of the school right here. Seems like the best idea. Seems like a idea. So let's start doing that first. I'll just upgrade this road, I think, to a 2-lane road. And I do want to come off this road ever so slightly with a small, yeah, I'll just keep the 2-lane road for now, and we'll see how it looks. And I do want my snappings on right now because I can't make a nice 90-degree angle anymore. And for like 7 units, yeah, Anarchy is going to do that. If I double click this road, there we go. In the meantime, I switched over to a 1-lane road, which isn't what I wanted, obviously. There we go. So what I do want is this tram depot placed along here, and I want to have some buildings around this area as well to make it a little bit nicer, so to say. Let's see if this one works. This one. works quite well for me. And like I said, I do want some extra buildings around here to lighten up the area a little bit. I think we can just pull out tram tracks around here, and this intersection should not be that busy because there is some access over here, not a lot of traffic going through here, so let's hope that is the case and I'm not making stuff up. So let's upgrade this road first, and I think we will extend it with tram tracks only. Just placing down in sort of a grid-like pattern, and we'll leave this space here so we can place down some more buildings or some more industry or some commercial. We haven't decided that yet. Yeah, let's see if we want to go underneath this road right here, so we can pop underneath here and hook up to this road, or if we want to go around. And I think I'd like to make it across like so, but this one is a small alleyway. We can't really upgrade that to a tram road, but we will be fine. So let's make sure we can go down. I'll upgrade this small section here as well, and make sure we have an elevated road here for our tram to pass under. And of course we are going to lower this area a little bit. Yeah, that might be good enough. And I'm curious, I'm not the best with this tool, as you can obviously see. And I want the same right here. I'm doing it again. Let's lower it down a little bit. I've recently just started playing Skylines 2, so you can just click it and it saves the height, and it's the same here, but it doesn't seem to work that well for me. Okay, I think we can fix that later with some move it. That's not a big deal. Let's lower this. I just want to avoid it going into the. Yeah, that looks terrible, doesn't it? Looks terrible for now. I think we're going to move this over a little bit. And move it a little bit closer to the other road. And let's hope we can stop it from clipping. Yeah, that looks better. I can check if we have a retaining wall. This looks kind of cool, doesn't it? Nice little bridge over there. Is that it? I'll make it a solid 2-lane road as well, because this looks a little bit weird. Oh, there it is. Deleted my fence, of course. Like I said, I was the best in doing this. The fences I'm looking for are the oil industry fence. I'll just place it down back quickly. There we go, and I think this is great. There we go. And of course, this is going to be underneath. Yeah, I'm still in doubt, because do we have enough room left here for this tram track to pop up again? I'm not really sure, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's see if we can just put it down a little bit. I don't want it to go within the tunnel mode, so let's not do that. And let's snap it. All right. Of course, we do need this avenue to be an elevated piece. That looks okay. I'll just soften this part of the train a little bit, if that's okay with the game. Doesn't seem like it. There we go. We'll just lower it a little bit, and then we can soften it a little bit. Yeah, it doesn't really work that well here. So we'll just place down the retaining walls here as well. I don't think I used the right piece of elevation here. There we go. I do want it forced to the ground, and that helps with the cliffs here as well a little bit. Looks better. Not entirely happy about it at the moment, but we will change the slopes of these parts of the tram tracks. Yeah, this doesn't really make sense. It won't do anything, and if I put it around here, it might go through the bridge that we have built. So we'll just add one more node right here and see if we can make a nice gradual slope. 11%. It's still a lot, but it's better than 13. And here we have a lot more room to work with, so I think this will look a lot nicer. And of course, the entire area will be detailed later on. I'm not sure we can get into that this episode yet, because we have still a lot to do. Well, now I am happy. Let's see if I do have a retaining wall.
A few moments later.
Let's see if we can place down a key. Maybe that does the trick. If not, we'll just leave it with this and take our loss. Turn off this. Why did I not do this from the start? Because obviously this is way better. There we go. Not too aggressively, of course. Make sure it's aligned properly. And let's pick the I think this is fine. Let's this out a little bit and make sure we have this fence properly placed. Yeah, I think this looks good. We'll just fix it with some trees or some bushes here. It doesn't really look that bad. At least we do have a nice retaining wall on this part, and I do want this a little bit closer so we can see the lights and the power cables. That looks fine by me for now, and obviously we'll do some detailing later on as well. And we'll do the other side too. Yeah, stop. There we go. And there we go. So we have a small sunken tram track right here. This looks good for now. That kind of looks good. And we'll make sure to place down some nice trees and other props maybe. See if we can do that right away. Doesn't look terrible at all. Right, so we have some trees along this edge. Does look fine. I'll just leave those in here for next time, for when the real detailing starts. And well, usually I just let you see the fast forwards of the detailing, and now you know why, because it's a little bit playing around with the game mechanics, as you might know. I don't think you do, but I have only just finished the tutorial of this game, and that of course is a joke. I do have some hours in this game. I think a little bit too many hours. Let's add another node smack in the middle here. Let's eyeball it. That's good enough for me. And let's upgrade this back so we can bring in a tram track straight across here. I won't do that now because we are first working on this area. Yeah, this looks kind of nice. We'll finish or fix that up a little bit later. I do want this place to have nice, still industrial look to it. I'm not sure if we should continue the entire gravel feeling that we have over here. I don't think so, because we do want some warehouses, maybe some other filler buildings up around here. And let me just see how close I can get without snapping it onto this road, because I don't think I want them connected here. They can drive around, and I'd like to have a big sort of asphalted area, is that how you say it, around here. So make sure we have a plain street going up until the highway entrance around the back. And let's see if we can snap to the guidelines here. Not sure why the angle is so off. Yeah, that's because it wants to snap to the other guidelines. Let's just eyeball it, and spot on. That's nice. Okay. Yeah, I always think this building looks a bit dull, so I already removed the trees and the fences with our good friend Bob over here. And I do want to have this look like asphalt, but I'm not going to use the surface painter there because you see it popping through. I'll just finish this up with some brush tools. Here we go. And around here as well, because the surface painter also cuts into the paved street, and I do want to have this look the way it does. Of course, we do want some parking spaces here, so we'll just place a parking lot around the back. Parking lot road, that's what I mean. Let's see if we can put it down here. I think that looks okay. Surface painter thingy, or how do you call it? I'll just place down the brush again to finish up the holes. There we go. There we go. And of course, we shouldn't forget to place down those decals. Just make sure we have those in here too. People in wheelchairs should be able to park here first. All right. Now on the other side here, I would like some warehouses and some. This one looks kind of nice, right? This is an old brick warehouse, as it says. Maybe it's better around back. Not here. That looks kind of cool. I will place some trees around here and maybe some fences as well. But of course, we do have some industry area warehouses as well. And another one. This is the one a warehouse I downloaded from the workshop. Of course, but it looks like a leisure building, which is kind of weird. Okay, and this one here as well. Let's plop it down like this and extend it with this one. That looks good. Do you want those to line up a little bit and make it look like they are one? And of course, we said we did want to place down the special building, the bakery, which fits right here quite nicely. There we go. I might shuffle it around a little bit, and we do have some space left on this road and this road for some commercial. All right. Yeah, I think for now we have placed down the buildings that we need and want. I might place down some more of these brick buildings. They look quite nice with the bakery too, with the tram depot. They're all brick buildings. So I will start detailing this area, and I hope you like it. So yeah, we were going to start detailing this area over here, but first I do want to place my attention at this small triangle square, this triangle over here, because I do want to address the residential demand before we go into the detailing part.
Right. Well, there we have done something with our demand. 600 people in plus. Not too much. It hasn't really dented the high demand for residential, but we'll get to that later. And for now, let me jump into detailing this a little bit. Yeah, and while I detail this area, I just wanted to let you know that if you wanted to see the build of that small neighborhood I just did, just watch one of my shorts. I've explained it in one of those videos, and you have made it this far in the video, so please do not forget to like and subscribe. Enjoy the rest.
So I think that's it for now. We have connected these two areas right here, and yeah, I think we detail it up quite nicely. I tried to use the unlock feature from the what is it called? The network multi-tool to see if I could remove those fences, but unfortunately not. So they are stuck together with with a fence in between. That's not too bad. Yeah, we went around, and of course we used some planters, some birches again, some small, some of those. Yeah, cinematic camera doesn't really do it for me right now. So some of those small bushes, and of course we've made some small areas like this where people can go enjoy their lunches, have a bite to eat, sit down, and of course a very, very nice spot here alongside of the highway entrance. There we have the flour mill here. We do need another one, I think, later on, and we've just placed down some extra farming props around here, extended it with some fences, some extra props, and I did like to place down this some sort of military shed or something, but can imagine that it is used to store excess farm materials or whatever, and some dirt behind this shed as well, and some combines, so to make sure we have some nice props here. Yeah, I think it looks nice. We went around, placed in some of those paths, and of course a lot of trees. And I did like this lane to be some sort of tree wall between the dining area, or what you would call it, this commercial area here, and the farms. And I think that looked quite nice. And here as well, a small place for people to enjoy, sit, and have some drinks and foods, also within this square right here. And yeah, I also placed down some more commercial, well, two commercial buildings. This general store with a nice ice cream cone, so I doubt that it's a real general store, but I'm not complaining. And this Go Nuts, Go Donuts, this building right here, with some benches and some regular props in the back. And yeah, I think this worked out quite nicely. And let's take a look from above. We still have some work to do here. We'll come back to this area later. I don't want to bore you all with too much detailing and too much industry area build. So we'll focus the next episode on expanding our residential neighborhoods. We do still have a lot of demand for residential, so I think we are going to utilize this area right here and maybe this area too. So we have a nice big city expansion. Of course, we will be switching out or removing or moving at least these buildings here, our utility buildings, and we're going to have to find a nice spot for those as well in the near future. That could probably be somewhere around the highway here, but we'll just see. Yeah, and I think the next milestone is still a while away. That's 3600. We should go to get to that milestone in the next episode, and that is it for now. Thank you very much for watching again, and we'll see you later.